Good evening, everyone. My name is Divya, and welcome to our Women Empower Women series. This weekend, as we had promised, we have a second guest, a very enterprising teenager. Her name is. Uh, Hi, thank you for joining. I'll just wait a few minutes, let everyone join in, and then we can start. Just 1 minute, and then we'll go. So I was talking about Shreya. Shreya is, an enterprising teenager. She's just finished her 10th board exams, and she's founded a beautiful initiative which is called Prosperi Crafts, which is into resin art. Now, Shreya is known to be a student who loves to do various things. She's known in school for taking initiatives and, doing photography and a lot of other things that she's involved in. Today, she's going to be, joining us and sharing with us, now there is so much to learn from youth, right? And generation Z is absolutely out there breaking stereotypes already. Right? And there's so much to learn from them. So we thought, why not have her and really understand the various dimensions to entrepreneurship that youth is undertaking. There's so many that we see. So let's wait for her to join us, and let's get started. Also, I would just like to share that my phone camera has been acting funny, and it's not very clear, so just apologies for that. As soon as the lockdown is going to open up, I'm going to get that fixed, so bear with me, and just waiting for Shreya to join. Shreya, whenever you're ready, let me know. Just ping a hi. If you have any questions relating to youth entrepreneurship or how you can start a business, right? Leave us the comments, and we will take that up during our conversation with her. I see she's joined, so I'm just going to request her to come online with us. All right. Hello there. Hi. So we've been looking forward to this session, Shreya. Welcome. We are all here to your journey, and we really want to understand how and what you do, and get inspired as well by you, right? So to start with, I have first of all, tell us what Prosperic Trust is. How did you think about founding it, and what is raisin art, and how did you think of raisin art? I mean, there are so many other things also, so tell us about that.
From when I was in school, I was never interested in art. Like, mostly in school, it's supposed to be painting or drawing. And I was never really interested until I came across this one video on resin art a few months back. And let's just say from there, I like the interest for resin art just increased. I decided that I wanted to start from the basics because I didn't know anything about resin art. So I
Yeah.
decided to order a few of the materials, start from the basics. And once I did, I realized that even though I haven't been into any form of art before, I really enjoy doing resin art. So I decided that I want to continue to make stuff and be creative with resin because it gives us a lot of opportunities to, create new things. And
Right.
isn't very famous in India right now. It's like they're not very introduced yet. Like most
Right.
people don't even know what resin exactly is. So
Right.
it gives me a lot of things to make. I can
Right.
think uniquely, creatively, and mix and match stuff, make something new, and I have a lot
Absolutely.
of scope in resin. So at first, I
Yeah.
just wanted to do it for myself because of the whole pressure from 10th grade. Resin was like an escape. And then
Absolutely.
once I started doing resin art, I saw that I can do it for myself, but I can also share it with others. That's where I came up with the idea of prosthetic crafts.
Awesome,
So,
awesome. So I have been following you for quite some time, and I've picked products from you as well. And to be very honest, the kind of variations in the product type that you're creating is outstanding. Okay, starting from gifting ideas to accessories, bookmarks, and so uniquely created. So guys, do check out her page. She's putting in a lot of effort in terms of presentation, the kind of photography she's doing, the product photography, and the designs and the products that she's creating all by herself. So check that out. I just wanted to give a shout out there. So Shreya, I see a lot of you taking up a lot of initiatives. I see many things. I mean, mental health awareness, so many things that they are doing right now. Now, at an early, age, you guys are stepping into this realm of entrepreneurship. And how does that feel? And how are you planning to take this forward for the years to come? And I also would like to know, what is your next 5-year goal?
so when we started with prosthetic crafts, I mean, I didn't have any idea of
Okay,
entrepreneurship or anything, but I knew that I had support and guidance from my parents and friends and family.
right.
And I took it up as a challenge to learn how it is because I had no idea how it works. So I decided that it would be better to go ahead and learn as time goes by instead of sitting and waiting to, um, let's see how it goes, or waiting for the right opportunity.
Life to take over,
Uh,
basically.
don't think there's a particular right time for anything. You have to create it.
Right.
But technically, I
Nice.
didn't decide to wait. I decided to just go with it. And I would say I really want to pursue resin art in the future because first, it has a lot of scope, and second, it's very therapeutic because you get to play around with colors and it's like your getaway from the other things. Like for me, it's studies. When we had 10th grade, when we had school, it's just I used to spend a lot of time in like online classes, and that put quite a lot of pressure. So I decided that this, as in resin art, is going to be my getaway from it. My get
Right. Right. So great. I mean, I wouldn't have thought about this when I was in class 10, to be very honest. I was more concerned about my tuitions and, going to my tuitions and getting those grades in place. So kudos to you on that. I mean, it's amazing the level of confidence that you carry, and you know what you're doing. Your parents are there to support you, and that's great, right? It's amazing the way they are supporting you in this journey, and we see that every day. Whatever you're doing, you're doing it with care. There's no hurry as such. You're taking your own time and you're crafting what you feel like crafting. So that's great. Tell me something now that we are we've witnessed the COVID-19 second phase, second wave, and we are all into a lockdown again, and it's just getting extended. We don't know when this is going to open up. In such a circumstance, okay, what has your experience been, and what have been your challenges?
I would say for me, first, COVID has also done a good thing because we've been staying at home for over a year now, and because of that, we have gotten a lot of time to ourselves. We got to
Yeah, true.
explore our inner self, what we want to
Yeah,
do, how we feel, and we got to learn new things. For me, in this case, it would be resin art because as a normal teenager, I spent a lot of time on YouTube, and coming across this one video which somehow got my interest. I think I would give it all to COVID, because if it was a normal academic year for us, or a normal year for anyone, we wouldn't have the time to sit at home and learn something new or try and
Yeah.
hobbies. Or, yeah. So I would
Yeah.
say,
Agree.
because of COVID, I got the time and the idea to start something new, and I am very happy that I did, because this like resin art as an art form, it helps a lot with your mind, because you need the patience to create it, and
Right. Right. Right.
being the person I am, I usually tend to get impatient. So uh, let's just say resin art is kind of giving me that patience that I need to have while completing something or doing something. And
Right.
I mean, mostly I am happy with the idea of resin art that I got to do it this year, because we got a lot of time to do it. But then again, each situation has pros and cons, and I would say because of COVID, like our deliveries for like the materials needed for resin art, they were delayed. Most of them were stuck in transit. Some were lost.
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
that was quite an experience. It was troublesome at first, but we can't really change anything about it. With the whole lockdown and night curfews, we can't ask anyone to, you
So,
know, get the deliveries to the place or whatever. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not worth the risk right now. I
yeah,
totally get it. Yeah. Okay. So, deliveries being one, anything else, any other challenges that you are, facing right now?
see,
Or you think, this is just a very short thing and, you're going to overcome this very quickly. What are your thoughts on that?
um, the other challenge that I think we're facing is the availability of a few materials, because when
Hmm.
said that India doesn't have the proper exposure to resin art right now, most of the materials are also not abundantly found here. So
Okay.
there are a few things that you have to order from other countries, which is
Right.
not possible because of the current situation. Most
Right.
countries aren't delivering. Amazon.com
Yes.
is not delivering.
Right.
So that was another hardship that we faced. But otherwise, most things were available. Most things, even though they were delayed by weeks, they were available. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I don't think COVID has affected something that would help a person or a hobby that much. It did,
Right.
but nothing else.
Right, right. Great. That's good to know. That's, and by the time I think the lockdown gets, lifted, deliveries would come back to normal. I'm not sure about, abroad, but at least India, still, it should be better than what it is right now. Yeah. What are the pros and cons of running a one woman army? And does your age matter?
Um, I would say I'm not only running a one woman army because I have my parents with me. Most
Right.
of the time, mom is researching with me and like spending time trying to find something new to create. And
Right, right, right.
so I have my parents with me, helping me with that. And I think even though we are just doing it as a family right now, it's a really fun process because each one of us has divided work among us
Wow.
ourselves, and it's like if one person has to complete this and give it to the other person to complete that. It's a perfect procedure right now. So there
What
are absolutely no cons for this. It's only pros. We're managing it well.
wonderful, wonderful. Awesome to know that.
And
Now, yeah,
about the age, I don't think we have to be, restricted by our age. Because
yeah,
even though we're not legal adults, we are very close to being 18. And I would say there is no harm in getting exposure to the real world a few years early, because at school we do learn about the world, but we're never directly exposed to it. However, when we
Right.
do something like this, we are more exposed to the world. And
Yeah.
think it's a great challenge even for us teenagers, because we love challenges, to have something like this. Like every day we have to create something new, use our creativity, something unique, and we learn how to communicate with people in different areas in different ways while we're working in this. And I would say all we need as teenagers would be support if we want to pursue something as
Absolutely.
a hobby or an interest. If we pursue
Yeah.
something, we need support, because
Yeah.
we shouldn't be considered as children. We're not technically children, but with guidance, we think we can do wonders if we're just given the right guidance. So I think our ideas would be useful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very well said, Shreya. And I think, all the support should be provided to people who have talent and should be given the platform to really showcase what they can do and, support in whatever way we can. Very well said. Um, so my next question, Shreya, is that there are so many girls and boys who want to do something, okay, but they're unaware of how to go about it, right? So any takeaways from for them, if they want to do something, how can they start?
I mean, technically, when we're all we're all the same. We don't exactly know everything about what we're gonna start. You can't ever have the complete knowledge.
Yeah,
So that if you have something, a hobby or an interest that you're actually wanting to take forward and pursue in the future, that you really are interested in, so you shouldn't be waiting for yourself to gain the entire knowledge, because that wouldn't happen at once. That wouldn't happen overnight.
yeah, yeah,
So you'd have to technically start somewhere, begin with something, and during that process of pursuing that hobby or interest, you learn more things. You learn what to do. You learn how the world works. You learn how what you're doing is gonna take you forward. You can't always have that information from the start. So I would say if anyone my age has something in their mind that they really want to do, they shouldn't fret about it. Go for it. Because you are definitely gonna learn by experience. You're gonna learn as you keep doing what you love doing. So you
yeah.
shouldn't wait for the right opportunity to come. You should go for it.
Right, absolutely. So, is Instagram the right platform for youth to experiment right now?
I mean, I would say yes, because Instagram, I think most people all around the world use Instagram, and
Right.
is a great platform to showcase what you're doing. It's a great platform to share your thoughts, to share your products, to share whatever you're doing, your talents. And about Instagram, it gives you a lot of scope to go around. It gives you options to be creative, such as reels.
Yeah.
You get to work with your videos, and you get to
And you get to make your own story, right? You get to add that touch of you into what you're trying to create.
yeah. So it's all on you. Instagram's that free platform where you get to showcase what you want to do exactly, how
Oh,
you.
this brings me to a point that I would like to share with our audience is that guys, she just started this, and she started making these lovely reels, and one of her reels has actually crossed 23K views, and that's amazing. And so that shows, right? That shows the kind of content that you're creating. That shows the kind of thought and work that you're putting in to it. So amazing, Shreya. I couldn't personally tell you this because it slipped my mind, I guess. But I did notice it, and I was like, "Whoa, that's awesome." And I do like your reels, honestly. You do it with such creativity, and it's really, really nice.
Thank you so much. I
So, Kiran Notial is saying all the best to you.
She's my coordinator.
Oh, hi, Kiran. Nice to meet you. All right. So, this brings us to the next question. Okay. Uh, you know you I mean, this is not the only thing that you do. You have studies, right? And you're multitasking right now, right? So how do you go about it? How do you kind of balance it out? I think I know the answer, but then I want you to say it.
I mean, usually I'm not the kind of person who has a perfect schedule because
Okay.
I tend to slip out of it every now and then. So, as far
Happens
as
with all the time. Let me tell you a secret. It happens all the time, and it's going to happen, you know.
so, I in the past I did try to make schedules and they never work out. But as soon as I decided that I really want to go ahead with resin art and I want to pursue it as something, so I had to make time for everything, and I decided that I would be taking out a particular amount of time every day for resin art and a particular amount of time for studies and other stuff, because otherwise
Yeah.
I don't do anything, and then I don't know where it would go. But I have to that
I totally am able to relate a lot with you, Shreya. Yeah.
I think this is gonna teach me a little bit of time management because I have realized how important both the things are for me, and
Yeah.
I need to give proper time to both of them, and that's why I have taken out. Uh,
Isn't it like, on the one hand, it's your passion and the dream that you want to really do, and the other hand, it's the thing that it is going to propel that,
yeah,
you know?
saying this.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's not easy, but the pace, I'm loving your pace, to be very honest. You're doing it so calm and so composed, and, doing the right stuff. I really like it, Shreya. And, that's something I'm really inspired by. Let me tell you that. It's the right pace, and it's the right content, and it's the right products that you're trying to bring freshness. It's really great.
Thank you so much.
Um, no, honestly, that's something I have noticed for quite some time, and I really like that. Maybe I should take some cues from you. Okay. So this brings. So the next question is that how do you make sure you have progress every day?
Okay, so as I said, me and mom sit and research about what are the new things that are going around, are trending, and we
Yeah.
try to transform it into something new, something more unique with our own style.
Right.
So I would say one way that we make sure we're gonna have progress every day is to keep trying to think of new ideas that would be loved by people around us, around the
Yeah.
country, the world actually, and that way we would. I mean, because again, resin art has a lot of scope. That's like the third time I'm saying this, but it actually does. And,
Right.
I mean, I can say that I get to play around with a lot of things. I can transform bookmarks into into keychains, like tiny keychains, and most
Oh,
things depend on me.
I love the D, okay? The D that you created, like it's with me. It's on my keychain every single day. I use that. It's such a beautiful piece of art that you created, yeah.
Thank you so much
Beautiful.
again.
Okay, Yojana is saying, hi Yojana. Yojana is saying inspiring Shreya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I get to play around with colors too, which is very interesting actually because I get to test different colors and mix them together every day. I feel like a tiny scientist. So kind of interesting.
And colors have its own kind of, way that it plays on our minds, right? Elevates us like that. Just
Yeah,
amazing.
you can once you pour the colors, you can twirl it around. You can form designs. You can blow the colors
Yeah.
around, make different patterns.
Yeah. And
So
you also add a lot of glitter here and there, I've seen in the products, especially the light that the cube that you created. And trust me, I never got it to use. It's been hijacked by Vanshika, and she's using it as a night lamp,
oh,
and she loves it.
great now. I mean, it's
That's another good idea, okay? Night lamp, because kids generally, so we are trying to train her to sleep alone now. She wanted her own bed and all that, and we thought of kind of, making that opportunity for her. So now, she found that light and she was like, yeah, with this, I can sleep. So she'll switch it on and she'll go to sleep.
now that gives me motivation to make more. And yeah,
That's why I'm telling you this story. That there's so many things that you create has varied kind of uses as well.
yeah.
Just not for gifting, but then real use. Yeah.
It's like people have gotten coasters from me, and they use it not only as coasters, but even as props for their pictures, or as
Yeah.
not only
Right.
for coasters. So
Correct. Correct.
yeah, I feel like
Oh, I got an idea. I'm using it for accessory shoot. Done.
see,
High five. All right, great, Shreya. Awesome. I love your products. I really do. Um, so the question was, how do you progress every day? What is it that keeps you thinking about, uh, to do something different, take a step, the next step? How do you do it?
if I'm being really honest, teenagers, I don't know about the others, but most of them tend to overthink, right? So if I stare at something for too long, I would either get ideas to change it and transform it into something else, or I get ideas of how to make it better. So that's how I think that's my motivation to keep it going. I look at something and I'm like, maybe I can change that to something else and how it can be used somewhere else. And that is how the idea of the night lamp came up. So
Yeah, nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. All right. So, Um, do you have any products that you would like to share? We have some time right now when, probably you could share a few products and tell us how we could use, just as you gave us an amazing idea of the shoot.
I have to. I mean, I think I would like to go. I would like to start from one of my favorite products, and
Yeah,
that is gonna be this one, because the whole idea was to make something for a family, as it says.
beautiful.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Could you hold it the other way? Could you put the other way? Just flip it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's a family. Yes.
Ah, right, mirrored image.
Yes, mirrored image.
So originally the idea was to just make this, but then
Yeah.
we thought of adding lights to it because most people like lights, and I have a weird obsession for them. So I
Me
decided,
too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. I love lights, especially
yeah,
the yellow ones.
definitely. I mean, I think I have a lot of lights in my room. I think after Diwali, most houses did not
It
have like,
stays, right? Till New Year,
yeah,
right?
they're still in my room. I never take them down. I,
Awesome. No, so this is a great product. This can be a great gift, right? for a family, if you're, I don't know, for an anniversary? What occasions could people
Um,
choose to opt for this?
Again, mostly it would be anniversaries. Some people even got it for their housewarming and stuff because it's related to a
Yeah,
family.
nice.
So
Yeah.
and
Nice.
keep it at home as like a symbol of their family because it's
Yeah,
it's a feeling that they have connection to their house.
yeah, yeah.
So this was used for that too. And
Awesome.
yeah, I just felt happy when people tried to express their feelings through one of my products. That was very heartwarming.
Of course, yeah. Of course, anybody liking our pictures, commenting on our pictures, and starting from there to really, liking the product is a great feeling, and that's more than it's so rewarding. It's not the money actually. That feeling is rewarding.
Yeah, the likes what I made or appreciates how what I made. So
Exactly. Absolutely.
so
Wonderful.
that was one of the things. And then
Okay.
I saw that Spotify keychains were going around trending.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know what? The day you launched that, I was like, wow. Where does she think from? I was like, awesome, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time whenever I'm on Insta, I am a music lover, so the first thing I see when I see a Spotify code, any product made with a Spotify code, and the fact that it can be used to make Spotify codes for artists or playlists that
Right.
by you.
Yeah.
So I really loved the idea, and I decided to make different keychains in different designs for
Okay.
for the same purpose. So I ended up
Yeah.
making three of the designs for keychains, and two of them as just decor pieces. They're bigger in size,
Okay.
they're bigger than a key,
Okay.
and
Okay.
they can be customized with like several codes. So
Okay.
the keychains are pretty tiny, but I love the way how they came out. So that would be one.
Could you just put your hand behind it so that it's a little clear?
Technically, it's like that.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. हाँ
And
उल्टा
the
yeah.
other two are my personal favorites because they're my favorite color. There's one in this.
Nice. So that's the icon for the song?
No, that can be customized. The picture that is good can be customized. Now,
Okay.
as per
Okay.
your choice of playlist, your choice of picture, I can
Okay.
make the key. So
All
this
right.
was my favorite playlist with my favorite keychain and my favorite picture. And the other one is the same because
Hello, welcome. Behind every keychain is Shreya's hand. Agree, agree, agree. Nice. I like the look. Yeah. Very pretty. Very pretty. And
so
black
those
and
are
glittering.
recent
Awesome.
favorites.
BTS for president. Awesome.
So
Sorry, I didn't get that, Shreya. I think it just got chopped. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Any other products that you want to share?
I made a photo frame and
Oh,
it will never break.
that's new. That's new
Yeah, that is new and it hasn't been put on the profile yet.
on the profile yet.
So this
Okay.
is a great reveal.
Yeah, yeah.
It won't break for sure, and it can be customized.
Wow,
So
wow. Oh, so those photos are inside the frame.
they won't come
Okay.
out or they won't.
Wow.
I mean, this is gonna last a very long time because the photos are inside the
Yeah.
frame. So
Yes.
just can be put as just a decor piece. It can be put on a stand, or it can be hung with chains. So that is
Right.
completely depending on the person.
Wow. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I am kind of going back and thinking of all my old photographs, and I'm going to give it to you.
Because it would be
And
a
I
great
want you
way
to
to
go
preserve.
totally, totally rustic with it and think about how you can do it. Okay, we'll connect.
Because it would be a great way to preserve them. They're not gonna
Yeah, exactly.
it's not gonna break. So you can keep it for a very long time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Now, so for the Generation Z, do you have a message? Do you want something to put out there for people to really think about, or just a, thought that you want to share? Anything that you would like to say?
I would say that I would ask everyone my age to at least pick up one thing or one hobby, one anything that they feel like doing, and continue doing it for a long time, because uh, during this pandemic we have had a lot of time to think over stuff we would like to do, and finding something that you would continue for a very long time would be great, because first it's going to open more professional choices for you. You can choose
Right,
different
right.
professions. You're not going to be choosing a few particular
You're
ones.
not going to get stereotyped into choosing a certain kind of avenue, even though
Yeah,
you don't like it or you're not very comfortable with it, you kind of put up with it, you kind of break that.
yeah, you will have several choices, and you will have a skill set. It's like you are skilled in this, you can also look for professions similar to it, or you can just take this up in the future. Like,
Yes,
as an art, I can take this forward in the future, and I can also go into other forms of art through this, since I'm finding this really interesting, since I'm really attracted to this form of art particularly. So
right.
that would be a good choice for me in the future. So I
Also,
would say,
once you know how to run a business, right? And once you know how everything kind of is integrated, you could also consult other people. There's so many things that you can do, right? Is Prosperic Crafts offering internships?
not right now. I mean, I think it would be good for us to first take our time, keep our pace, and grow. And then we can think about expanding, because right now I really just want to focus on doing what I love doing. I want to focus on creating something that the other person would like. And once I am satisfied with the fact that I have grown enough into this myself, then we can think about growing other stuff, because
Absolutely.
most important for me to know what I'm doing before making others do it too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the point that I was trying to make is that it's just not limited to the art that you're trying to do.
Yeah,
It's also how to handle a business, the social media exposure, right? This the digital marketing thing. There's so many things that and it's in right now. There's so many posts that I see every single day. Only social media and digital marketing. It's crazy, right?
a lot of
So,
people now now
sorry?
that they now that they have the time to do it, a lot of people are getting into it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there is a need. Okay, it's just not
Yeah,
people getting into it. There are companies who really need to, now, as we say, in my work, it's always about moving into the next phase, right? Uh, so the market is ever evolving, right? And we adapt to the new times and new because customers' preferences change all the time, right? So it's always going to be evolving. So
And yeah,
it's good to
technology,
know the new skills, and it's good to know what all we could do, right? And explore that.
looking at the technology growing, I believe most of our future is just going to be online. Even
Absolutely.
through the new ways of teaching online, working online, I believe most of us
Absolutely.
are going to have to shift to an online platform for everything. So,
Very true. Very true.
to learn,
Very true. And then the thing that we have to work on is how are we different than others.
yeah.
There's going to be so many people out there now.
I mean,
So
because I have gotten into it like at the age of 16, I have a lot to learn. And I would
yeah,
say there are so many people that I know that are so good at this. I can't wait to learn from all of them, including my parents. I mean,
yes,
um, I I am really excited to learn something new about entrepreneurship and how to work. And right now, I think I would like to focus on that. I would love to learn something new.
absolutely. And till the time you have that spirit in you, Shreya, you're set for life. So Anna says so proud, and Rai, I think I pronounce it right, says love the spirit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shreya. I think it was a wonderful conversation, and you do inspire us because we also keep our eyes and ears open to learn. And I'm very proud of you. I'm truly proud of you for all that you're doing. And your parents are supporting you. It's great. It's really great. And we can't wait to see what all awesome things you're going to do forward. And
Yep.
so this is for all the young youth, young people out there. Please watch this live and listen to Shreya. She's really talking some practical things. If you want to really start doing something, just start, and keep it at a pace that you like. It's absolutely
Don't
okay,
have
and you can balance.
people and try to go faster to learn something. You can just
Yeah,
go slow,
you don't have to
adapt.
stress yourself out.
Don't stress on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't stress yourself out. Have your goals, tangible goals and realistic goals, right? And keep them slow and but steady and consistent. And I'm sure we all can create something great. So amazing, Shreya. Thank you so much for joining. I love this chat, and keep doing the awesome stuff that you do, and keep that spirit on. Bye. See you.